Welcome everyone to part 1 of the Washington Redskins Madden 25 mini-series. Today's episode, starting off in the first round of the playoffs. As you can see, we did make it after going 10-6, and we'll be facing off against the San Francisco 49ers. Now, if you're unfamiliar, just kind of with how this entire series is working, basically I do a fantasy draft a team, sim it to the playoffs, and I play the playoffs. We win one game, 2, 3, 4, lose one. It really doesn't matter. I just want to be playing every single game as a kind of high stakes competitive game in these playoffs, which is kind of what this type of series has been allowing me to do. Plus, after this, Madden 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Then when we reset back to 25, just posted 24 series, so if you want to see a more modern game, feel free to do that. With that being said, let's meet this team. Andre Johnson, wide receiver number 1. First overall pick was a no-brainer for me. Back in these old Madden games, you could just kind of chuck it up to somebody and let him make a play. Plus, he's just so good. Also have Devin McCourty at free safety, another very, very good player. We have Wendell at our center, Tamba Ali, right outside linebacker, Tim Jennings at corner, Jocko right tackle. Also have Anquan Bolden at wide receiver. So two just absolute towers of wide receivers. Plus we got Brandon Carr at corner. Fred Jackson is our running back. Lawan Landry is our strong safety. Brett Kiesel, right end. BJ Raji, left end. Manning the ship for us will be quarterback Tim Tebow. Tight end of Heath Miller. Sam Shields, corner. Brandon LaFell, wide receiver. Henderson, Branch, Coleman, Cooper, Britton, Johnston. As you can see, a very, very high overall team, but that was kind of the norm back on these older Madden games. But very unfortunate news, we are missing 4 very big players for us. Two of which will be out for the next 2 weeks, and that is Wendell and Kiesel. So having to play a backup center, backup right end. Fred Jackson is out for the rest of the season with a hamstring tear, so running back's taken out of the picture. BJ Raji tore his pec. He is also out, so some very key positions that we will be missing out on. And for the 49ers, they have an absolutely studded pass rush in Aldon Smith and Justin Smith. I mean, 99 overall, Aldon Smith, not at all surprising, I guess, considering how fast younger players progress in his old Maddens, but he is going to be a huge issue. And then Jimmy Graham and Demaryius Thomas, wide receiver and tight end combo, that is going to be insane. London Fletcher at middle linebacker, Kerrigan right outside linebacker, Vaccaro at strong safety. This is such a well put together defense. And they are 1 overall better than us, which is not surprising. But it's going to be very, very tough for us to combat this team as we head into this first wild card matchup. Expect a low-scoring game, that's all I'm going to say. Here are the highlights.
And it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
Scrambling out of the pocket. Looking to the right. Interception.
Good piece of tackle.
Well, it's a tremendous job by the quarterback once he gets out of trouble. These receivers are even ready. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Now it's a 3rd and 13. Going across the middle, fumble, and the recovery is made by the defense.
It's 3rd down coming up.
They'll go shotgun here. Eyeing that left side. Washington in the end zone. Touchdown.
That reception gave them the first down.
Screen makes the catch. Touchdown, Washington Redskins.
think you can just tell by the body language and the way he's acting that is an upper body injury. Hope it's not severe. We'll let you know as soon as we find out.
That kick is no good. No.
Failing to complete that one. So second down here.
They run right. Touchdown.
One more snap and we can call it a day. Just a quick drop back.
Brings it in for the score in the end zone.
So went on to win the game 28-0. Definitely not how I thought this game was going to go, considering we had more than 3 times the amount of total yards they had. So, I mean, Tim Tebow played amazing for us. 14 of 19 for 242 yards, 2 touchdowns and a pick. Pick was all my fault. Don't blame it all on him. Running the ball, just didn't really get it going that much. Definitely missing Fred Jackson. But considering our passing offense of Bilal Powell as a running back being our leading receiver, LaFell, our third string wide receiver, being our second receiver, I mean, not at all an issue for us because Powell, Bolden, and Johnson all got their touchdowns. So we're cruising. 6 pancakes out of Anquan Bolden. So even though we barely ran the ball, he was dominating. Same goes for Brandon LaFell. So even though it didn't really go the way I thought it would, I'm still very happy with the way it went. Tamba Ali, Lawan, Landry, and Henderson led the team in tackles. Sacks out of Johnny Jolly and Henderson. No interceptions, which, considering the fact how good we still played, I'm very pleased with that. LaRon Landry did force a fumble. And next week, we're facing off against the Giants, division rival game. They are 2 games better than us in the standings. Should be a very kind of interesting game because obviously I didn't play any of the regular season games, so I don't know how this Giants team actually plays. Are they any good? I mean, they have to be, but you saw what we just did to the 49ers. So it's a big ol' who knows, and you won't know until you watch these second parts. So subscribe so you don't miss it, and I'll see you all then.